Hum now.
Hey,
Ah,
Oh,
trying to get the lighting right in here.
Herb, that shirt is fresh.
Oh yeah, boy. Outback
Where
Bowl.
that? Oh, that's the Outback Special.
Yeah.
hot case.
All right, here we go.
Let's roll it.
First and 10. First and 10. Here we go.
Little tight green zone action. We get I think Mo gets like 5-6 yards here.
Yeah, good run by Mo.
Yeah, great run.
Casey, the funny thing is with this is, we're on the sideline the whole time, so I don't even remember watching these plays going on.
I know, dude. The crazy part about this, I think I told Tanner this story, but as we were warming up, I still hadn't heard anything from anybody that I might be going in on this drive. So
Yeah.
You were taking all the snaps. And so we get to this. So now we got a third down here, and I think we get stopped in the third down, and we take a timeout. And in the timeout, Herb is taking all the snaps because we haven't heard anything differently, and I haven't heard anything differently all year. So Herb's taking all the snaps, and he looks at me and he's like, "Dude, you might want to take one just in case." So end up taking one practice snap for the first 3 quarters of the game.
That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't just went out there and sent it.
Yeah. We kind of have this pre-snap ritual on the sideline that we always go through. And so as we're getting closer and closer to fourth down, we're running through that. And, basically I'm getting prepared to go out there. But at the same time, it's kind of in the back of the mind that, Casey, might run out there. So, we're battling against each other to get snaps on the sideline to get ready to go in. So we're trying to both get ready at the same time. Makes it a little bit more difficult.
Right.
So Tanner, take us through what was said in the little timeout, because Herb and I, we were off doing our thing. What were you guys talking about? What were you going through?
Yeah, so essentially when we got to the timeout, coach was like, "All right, guys, come here." He's like, "We're gonna go for it." We're all like, "All right, coach loves to go for it. We're about it. We're always about it." But then he told us why. So he brought us in super tight, and he goes, "Guys, I'm going for it right here because I want Casey O'Brien to get in there." And we all just instantly looked at each other and we're like, "Okay, we're getting this. There's not a chance we're not getting this right now." And so as soon as that happened, it was just I can't even explain it. Everybody looked at each other and it was just let's go. We have there's no choice but to get this first down and to score so we can get Casey in. And that's just a moment we all wanted to happen. And I'll never forget it because it was we all just came super tight. Coach brought us all together and then told us that, and everybody was like, "We're getting it. There's no other option but to score."
Mm-hmm.
I just remember I told you, Tanner, I don't even remember when I said this to you, but I was like, when I play my first game, you better be the first guy off the field to see me. And then, so that wasn't even planned. You just met me out there. And it was awesome.
Of course. It's because we would talk about it all the time in pregame, and I kind of had a feeling we talked about it before the game, we're you're getting in. And I kind of had it in my head, that was the mission, obviously winning the game, but because I wanted to see get reps. And then there was no option of me not meeting you on the field. Nobody's going to hold us back from that.
Mm-hmm.
So Herb, what was going through your head when you saw me go out there and you kind of watched it unfold? Because you've watched me. I've looked up to you
Mm-hmm.
for 3-4 years doing this stuff. And so what was going through your head?
I was really proud, to be honest. I was really, really happy that you were getting your moment to get out there and shine and kind of show everybody all this work that you've been doing in the background. Holding, it's not as easy as everybody likes to think. We're, we have 1.3 seconds to get from the snap to the kick. And so there's a lot of fine details and there's a lot of work behind the scenes that goes into it. And so just watching you run out there, get your name called, and being able to, just stand there and be able to watch and soak in the moment was really cool. And one of my top moments of my career, being able to watch that. So just feeling really proud.
Yeah, I remember right here. This was actually a really cool story. I don't think that it's ever came up before. Um, so it was their cancer game. It was Rutgers' cancer game. It was like mid-October, I think. And um, the coaches, so we had like a little pink ribbon on our helmet for breast cancer, and the coaches were all wearing these little pink ribbons on their shirts and on their pullovers. And Coach Fleck, went after we had our little hug right there and we were talking about what we were talking about, he said, I want to show you something. And he said that right after I had gotten in and was like setting up to like take the snap, he said he looked down and there was like a ribbon that was like right at his feet. And he was like, I knew it was meant to be right there. So he gave me that and I still have it in my room. And it's a pretty cool story.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
And then we had a quick turnaround. I was like, boys, let's go. Yeah, that was awesome play by Tweez here. And then couldn't give too many hugs in the sideline because we had to go make a play again.
Yeah, it's kind of chaos whenever that happens, and then when you're, in the moment getting called out there, it's even crazier what's going on. Everybody's screaming and shouting for the field goal team, and then Casey's name gets shouted out again.
The biggest thing that I was nervous about was not having, because the linemen, they're all over there with Tanner and they're going through their adjustments and things like that, and so I was worried about not having everybody out there because Herb always makes sure that we got 11 guys in the field, and I was trying to make sure we had everybody.
Your counting can get mixed up a little bit when you're under a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, this one got a little dicey. This one was where I felt like I was a football player. The first one was kind of like a surreal moment, but after this snap and when I kind of just got out there, and it's something that Herb and I work in practice all the time. We call it the bad ball drill, where you just throw the guy you're working with just terrible balls and make sure that he can handle anything. And at that point, I just kind of was just reacting to the ball and felt like I was a player after that. So kind of got the butterflies out, and now I was like, okay, I mean, I can do this. I can do this for sure.
I think that's what a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what a lot of people don't realize is like how many reps you took before you took one live snap in a game. Now that's years and years and years of catching snaps and holding all kinds of different ball, like bad snaps, perfect snaps, like years and years from high school into college, like, and through everything. I think that kind of gets lost in the mix sometimes.
And we were talking, but we just saw a little Tanner Morgan cannon shot here. little pump fake, little shoulder fake, and let it rip.
That's called Tyler Johnson. We knew that was going to be a touchdown right there.
So this one was.
Casey, I remember you coming off the sideline after that little iffy snap, and we just kind of looked each other in the eyes and were like, "Let it ride, baby."
Yeah. So the funny story about that last touchdown is so Tanner threw that bomb, and it was like a 60-yard throw. So the whole line was running down, and it was fourth quarter, game was late, and I was like, I know these guys are gassed. So I went up to the line, and I was like, hey, boys, just give me a minute or a second and a half. Just give me 1.5 seconds. And like 3 of our starting O-linemen turned around, and they're like, we got you. Don't worry about it. We got you. So that was another really, really cool moment. There's a lot of moments from this game that I'll think about forever. Yeah, this was another special one. Got to go over, and my dad is a high school football coach, and his team played that Friday night, and they got a flight out at like 6 a.m. the next morning. Got in and got to see all 3 holds, and look at my mom. My mom just had to exhale. She was nervous as can be, but pretty cool.
I can imagine. That's an awesome moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, be pretty cool to be surrounded by a lot of people that care about you, and that's one thing that's special about our team and about our school, that these guys really care about you.
Yeah,
right.
I think the other cool thing is how Coach Fleck creates those experiences for the team. And that's really what kind of bonds teams together. And those big wins, those, training camp moments, things like this where guys really rally around somebody or something. And it's just really cool to see the team really, push and pull for you, Casey, and Coach Fleck allowing you guys or allowing that experience to happen. And not a lot of coaches would do that. And so it was really special to see that happen.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot to be said from myself about Coach Fleck and about how he obviously was the only coach to give me a chance to walk on. And I told him that I wanted to play for him, and he was the one who made that happen. It was his call to put me out there, and he put his trust in me. So pretty thankful for that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's amazing. And like seeing like kind of the the call sheet he has in his office from that game too is, I know Casey, you've seen it. I think that's like a really cool and kind of captures it too. The call sheet in his note sheet that he hung up in his office is kind of shows like it's not like how much it meant to him, but also to our team. Like you can just watch the video, like just watching it, and like you can see everybody's reactions, like because we understand like it doesn't just happen every day, like, and it's not just like a 1-1 for the Gipper, whatever kind of thing. Like it's Casey, like that's our boy. Like that kid's been through like so much, and like nothing stopped him from grinding and like the everyday grind and like changing his best mentality and attitude that like he deserved that. Like that wasn't like just given to him. Like you earned that opportunity, like, and nobody can ever take that away from you because you earned it. And I think that just what meant so much to our team and to you obviously, but it's something I know I'll never forget because it just shows like overcoming so many obstacles, but like you worked for that and you earned that moment, and many more moments to come as well.
Yeah, the cool part for me is that I know it meant a lot to the guys around me, but to me it was really, really special to share it with our team, because our team are the guys who have been there when I'm waking up after surgery and I don't know what planet I'm on, and when I'm sitting there going through chemo, my teammates are the guys who come down and sit at the hospital with me. So like when you talk about guys who have like been there with me through it all and see me at my high points and see me at my low points and taking care of me through it all, it's the guys on our team. So to be able to jump around and celebrate with those guys after one of the biggest moments of my life, that's all I could ask for.